What's going on?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to On the Road Again. We a little late. We a lot late. We a little behind schedule. Well, some
Mm-hmm.
technical difficulties going
Due to
on,
John,
like that.
because
This
he's
is
in the
Stephen
bathroom,
Kirby,
allegedly.
and this is Nikki 914.
Sure is. Peace and blessings to everyone.
Yeah.
Bruh, gotta do better. You gave me all the rules and you broke every rule.
What was rule number one?
See how fast I came back? That's what you need to do. Work on it. 3 seconds. And I'm back. But go ahead.
Well, we got world famous in the building. He's not virtual tonight. He'll be the call in tonight. Yeah, world famous. Hi. All right, all right. Yeah, we got Nikki 914 in the building. Did you hear him, Nikki?
I heard some deep voice, like sound like Candyman. Who that?
What's going on, girl? How you?
It don't matter how she doing because she done popped off the screen. So so her Wi-Fi is not free. So just to let y'all know. Or maybe she didn't pay her Wi-Fi bill. Oh, here she go
I'm trying.
again.
I'm
She
trying to.
came back.
You know, I'm not a social
Her
guru.
Wi-Fi. Did you? Oh,
No,
you
it's not
just
the
changed the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi
It's not. No, bro. Don't do me. I'm trying to get to the live chat. How do I get to the live chat? I saw a chat. I pushed chat, and that was not the thing to do. Apparently. How do
Well,
I see who's in here?
there's no one here but us.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
that would explain everything. Okay.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Well, John, let's explain to the people. Let's explain to the folk why we were late today.
let's go. Let's
John
explain.
was taking a shit,
Right.
and for 22 minutes,
Right.
I was talking to Morgan. And unfortunately, we were not live. I wish I was talking. I wish he recorded that because for 22 minutes I was talking to Morgan. And this is the football segment, but we done missed that. Now we got 30 minutes to talk about whatever we're gonna talk about because John was late and we don't even know where
So
Cool's shirt is at.
so
We don't know where Doug is at.
just for the future, it's Scooby TV. So let's go
Yeah,
on from there. Because
Cooley
guess
TV.
what? Right? Because I do have the power of the finger. So let's calm it down. Let's relax it.
Listen,
Because
you want
guess
to be
what
on the
could
show.
happen?
You knew
Yes,
what you was
what could
getting
happen?
into. You knew what you was getting into when you met me.
You
So
understand what I'm saying? Nikki
okay,
914? Yeah.
okay. Okay,
Okay.
Kobe. Can I call you Kobe? Because it's weird. I know your name
Well,
is
that's
like,
the name. It's Scooby TV. So get it right.
so I can
Nikki
call you Kobe.
914.
So I can call you Kobe?
Yes. Nikki
Ah, man, that's
914.
weird to me. I'm so used to calling you what I call you. It's weird.
Right. But the world doesn't need to know that. Okay? The world
Well,
knows Scooby TV.
John.
Nikki 914.
Okay, well, that's my name.
World famous.
No, not world famous. Just probably hood frustrated. Not world famous.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying.
Again, this shit is working a lot more.
Well, facts and facts only. But anyway, so what are we talking about today, King? Look, I understand the football segment. We talked about this already. BTS behind the scenes. I'm not. Let me study football. Give me some time. I don't know nothing about. I don't even have Wi-Fi yet, John. A TV even watch it.
Saying something, you're trying to
Oh,
say
this is you, Doug. Is that Doug?
Doug on it, Kobe. Hello.
Is this Doug?
Yeah.
What is his stage name?
World famous.
Okay, world famous.
I can't hear.
What type of shirt you have on today? Send me a picture of your shirt so I know how to talk to you today.
Send you a picture of my shirt.
Yeah, because you know your shirts speak volumes about the mood you're in.
My shirt is the mood ring. You said
Is the mood
It
that you're
speaks volumes of the mood that you're in, sir. Respectfully.
the shirt describes the mood that I am in.
yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, come on.
You know the reason
World famous.
you know what's happening, Nikki. You're asking me these things. You're talking about it, and your phone going in and out. I can't hear you. That's what I'm
It
trying
is. We oh, okay. Let's talk about it. I have an Android. So what?
Are you? What are you? Could we talk? Get it together over there.
Yo, listen.
Hello?
What you hear is an echo. There's no disconnection tonight, world famous. What you hear is an echo. You already know. Let's put it out there. Let's put it out there for the folks that don't know. I just moved to my place. I have no furniture. That's the echo. Doug's gonna drag me because I'm starting over. I have no furniture. Oh well, I don't have Doug's salary. Let's be real. Doug don't have your salary.
Nikki
And unless you're willing to share it, it's gonna be an echo.
Nikki 914 does
So
not.
are we gonna do football, or are we gonna do football, Doug, or are we gonna do this?
It's world.
Because y'all are both late.
Oh my God! What is she saying?
Well, excuse me. I'm sorry again.
The people listening.
World's famous because I'm the only honest one with my real name, Nikki. So let's just deal with aliases, I guess.
And she is not gonna be quiet to let nobody else talk. So
well, we had I
is this so we can talk a little bit. So what we're gonna do is she's talking about why you hear echo in the background is because she don't have no furniture. So then she goes into, is this really what you want to talk about, Doug, when I'm telling her it's world famous and she's not getting your name right yet. So this is a whole shit show tonight.
I apologize to you, world famous, because if you remember, prior to this, I asked for an outline. I wanted to get the rules and regulations. I was not given that. I didn't know what to call you because I know you. So I didn't know that was your name. You didn't present yourself as that, but respectfully, I apologize, King. And moving forward, you are world famous. So let's address this echo in the background. Aside from me being an Android person, I don't have no furniture in my apartment. See, because when you're telling yourself, can't nobody get at you. But let's talk about what y'all gonna do about that. Y'all got a queen that's in need, two kings that know a queen is in need, and what have y'all contributed to like fix this echo?
Well, we're waiting for the invitation.
Okay.
We're waiting for the invitation for the housewarming party, so we can bring something to the Echo House.
Housewarming.
That's what I said.
Okay, this house is hot. It don't warm. It's hot. I done start over so many times. It's hot.
It's hot with nothing.
40 plus. Ain't no housewarming. Ain't no warming up to living somewhere where you done had 4 or 5 apartments. It's hot.
It's hot.
No housewarming.
It's hot.
Listen, it's.
Well, let's have the housewarming.
What you say, world famous? What you say, world?
I thought he said we're gonna have the housewarming. I said let's have it. When we're gonna have it?
Sorry, my Android is breaking up. John, translate.
World famous said, when are we going to have the hot housewarming party?
What do I what?
Nothing about hot. I didn't know
you know what? Honestly,
it's not hot.
To be honest, to be honest, I didn't do that this time because we dealing with inflation right now, brother. And everybody got their own thing going on. And I made moves the way I made my moves, and I didn't necessarily tap into nobody, let them know what I was doing. So I just did what I did. So I'm not necessarily knowing if my financial, position is on schedule with everybody else's finances. So I didn't want to, I guess, be a burden, so to speak. So I was just really genuinely trying to do everything on my own. But I do need help, but I just embarrassed to say anything because at my grown ass age I should be able to do it, but things happen, you know?
Well,
I
there's
just
nothing
don't
wrong
want
with having a housewarming. That ain't got nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's very true. But I'm where I'm at right now. I don't have anybody that's close to me. I'm not sure that people are willing to come to me or even willing to give.
Well,
So it was just like
you don't know until you do it.
that's true. That's true. But I just didn't do it for those reasons. What I just told you. I just didn't feel like it was going to be successful because of the way I made my moves. I didn't consult anyone. It
Well,
was just
this is On the Road Again show, and people that do log in and tap into our show, you never know. They might be willing to help out Nikki 914 with a little
yeah.
bit of stuff for the house, a
Oh gosh,
picture,
John,
a
send me the link.
rug,
Excuse me,
a
cool.
you never know.
Yeah, I got my people's emailing me. I mean, not emailing me, texting right now because I guess the link I gave them from the last time we did the test is not working. But my cousins is asking for the link, so
The link to what?
To this thing right here, the show.
That means they can't log in and be on the show. They can watch the show by
That's
going.
what they want to do. They want to give a link to see the show.
I don't need to give you the link. Listen up. Koobie TV, COOBIE TV YouTube channel.
Right.
And when you punch that up, you will see the screen with your face on it, my face on it, and you will hear world's famous voice on it live.
Right. So everybody got
Okay. Well, let's just talk about this photo. Nobody told sis to put the photo with the pearls on my neck. I didn't approve that photo, but we're gonna let it ride.
But guess what?
I
don't care. Listen, because
I don't care.
You had a choice to send picture. You didn't.
No, I didn't. I don't take photos, John.
Hello. Then that means you didn't have a picture.
What happened to the photo?
I don't take photos like that, but let me brush up.
Listen, I asked her to send me.
Y'all are so harsh. Can I vape on here? I'm vaping.
Excuse me.
Listen, I can't hear.
I know she needs to be quiet for a second. I don't want to hit the button again. Don't let me hit the button. All right.
I don't know what that means.
That means let the turn go around. Okay, let people get a turn. All right. Yeah. So what happens is that she I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
That's that old age kicking in. That's the problem.
No, it's because you keep interrupting.
No, I don't be interrupting. I am me. I am me. I'm sorry. This is what you want. I told you. This is what you want, Joe. But go on.
This is a Stone Cold jam. This is it.
Why can I not see World?
Because World don't know how to log in.
Oh, so before you say anything, World, maybe you should learn how to log in before you talk shit. Log in. Show your face. I don't argue with invisible people. Log in.
914.
That's what I tell you to do. Respectfully, sir.
I'm here. I ain't.
Yeah, well, I don't see you. So it's almost as if you don't even exist. I'm just saying, it's my first time in on social media live, so I think you should do it.
You had to pay the bill.
Oh, you didn't pay. He didn't pay his Wi-Fi bill.
I ain't pay one.
Right, but he talking about this Android though.
What Android?
But you didn't pay. It's a lie. First of all, it's a lie. Sir, you have the money to pay the bill. You just choose not to come on. Just be real. Just be honest. I know it may be hard for you, but
let him give you the answer, Nikki.
I don't even. I forgot what I was going to say, Nick.
See, yeah, see what I'm
That's
saying?
the problem. Y'all are old and senile. It's not me. Y'all just above the rim. That's the problem. Y'all above the rim. Ain't no more baskets going in there. Y'all are just above the rim.
She was
Period.
So on the Road Again show, what was one of the topics that was supposed to be talked about today?
Well, we were supposed to talk about the football, Colorado, and since we started late, we're not going to talk about that. So we're going to talk about how relationships.
I guess we changed the topics because
What
topics that you also want to discuss.
No, we did not change the topic,
Hold
sir.
on,
You got
hold
that?
on, Nikki. Hold on. What was it?
I thought one of the things that we was going to touch on was one of the things that happened this week that is so disgusting and so sad.
Oh yes.
In regards to the you go to work and leave your child with supposed to be reliable babysitters and someone to take care of something that you brought in this world, and the audacity to leave this poisonous drug around infants. How terrible is that? And you going to work, you trusted them with your life, your child. I mean, how sad is that? And I thought we was going to
You're
touch
right.
on that.
Yeah, we're going to touch on that right now. What do you think about that, Nikki? Did you hear about the story, the daycare with the 3 kids and one dying and all 3 of them had a little portion of dosage of fentanyl in the system, but one passed away and 2 are still fighting?
I actually did hear about that, King, and I believe it was 5 of them that were affected. 1 died and 4 are still in critical condition. I did see that. I read up on the news. I from what I gathered, there was like a package or a box that was left on top of some mats that the kids actually napped on at a home daycare center, which is common because child care is real within personal home settings. And I do know from what I read from the news and saw in the news that the lady, I think her name was Grey, Grei. I don't know how to say that personally, but she may have been or may have not been aware of the fact that her husband's brother was staying with her at home, and he was a distributor. Let's just say that. And he left a box on top of some mats that kids naturally lay on. Probably didn't know her hours of operation as far as naps and stuff like that. And all of the kids ingested what allegedly was fentanyl. I say allegedly. And one of the kids unfortunately perished from the effects of the narcotics. I do know that they are both in custody at this point. And I do also know that the woman at some point contacted the person who the alleged drug belonged to, and those texts have now been deleted. But they're both in custody from what I understand. I think it's an unfortunate situation.
I think one is still on the loose. I think one.
The husband is on the loose.
Yeah, there also is another. They said there is a third suspected culprit, perpetrator, whatever you want to call him. But it is unfortunate because the young male child was only 1 year old. From what I understand, the other ones range from 8 months to 1 year old, and there were 4 that are still alive, but one that unfortunately succumbed to,
not making it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very sad. I mean, it's so disgusting. How do you even fix yourself to bring product of the sort inside a daycare? I don't care. If you hustling, you definitely ain't and you're trying to clean money, most likely 9 times out of 10, you're trying to clean the money too. Why would you bring product to the daycare? You should have another stash spot anyway, where you just straight up dealing with the product in that spot, not a daycare.
Absolutely. I think that, go ahead, World.
My take on it is, we as a community, we also as the government failed to. But where's the inspections? Where's the people that's coming in on a regular basis to monitor these businesses that's trying to keep these kids? And you're there to help the community. You're there to help the people in the community because they have to go out and work. And you get your little hustle on, but taking care of these kids. But at the same token, you're allowing them to have this, whether they laundering or whatever. Again, you're right. They should have another stash house. But my thing is, why are you putting these children in? And these are people paying you to watch their private play.
Yeah, paying you $250 to $350 and higher a week,
and they're getting that money because it's so needed, So they getting it. That's for me. That's the most disgusting thing that and people need childcare. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard for people to afford childcare. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, because childcare is very expensive. We wanted to put JD into childcare. And it's close by. It was, it was very feasible and workable for us. But the price was retarded per week. You talk about almost $400 a week. I ain't making $100,000 a year. You understand what I'm saying?
It's hard on the parent.
And then on top of that, then you got fentanyl sitting around. Allegedly, you got fentanyl sitting around. Come on, man. You bugging? Yo, it could not have. I'd be locked up. I'd be locked up.
I think we will be.
Without a doubt, somebody had to go.
And respectfully, to chime in, like when you're dealing with childcare workers and you're paying out of pocket, when it comes to childcare subsidy, these people will be really and genuinely if you're approved for childcare subsidy, meaning like assistance from the government, going through social services or what have you, they pay these people up to for that age anywhere between $1,200 to $1,600 a week. A week. It's just like I feel like nowadays, y'all know what I mean when I say, without saying too much, people are hustling backwards nowadays. It's not the same hustle that y'all know. It's a messy hustle. They moving backwards because the hustle was always about flipping and making more of a profit, not making a mess. And nowadays, I feel like people are making problems and not making money. You would never read about that back in the day, and I can tell you that I was a youngin' and there was drugs around me, and my mother was a child care worker, but they would never ever have access to those drugs. It's unheard of. But just nowadays, your younger generation, and then not even that young, they're just messy, and we're dealing with more how you call it, detrimental and more potent substances, propofol, fentanyl, anything, codeine, anything with the IME, opioid. We're in an opioid epidemic, but growing up, when we were growing up, it wasn't opioids and like prescribed stuff or things that I had to more get hands on things that really is detrimental and unfortunately fatal. And fentanyl, sad to say, it's in everything. I was an avid marijuana smoker. I stopped smoking because they were putting fentanyl in weed. Can't trust nothing. I'm weaning myself from cigarettes because I don't trust cigarettes. I'm vaping, but I don't trust the vape. You just cannot do anything. It is. It's very crazy. And the best thing for anyone's children when it comes to childcare is to deal with somebody that you know, convenient, and someone that you know, or family. But you know, family ain't family no more, so nobody wants to do anything for free. I want to go back to the days where grandmothers had 4 and 5 grandchildren on their hip, and it was not about $1. But the reality is, our children nowadays are a dollar sign. Period.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning that anyone is willing to watch a child because they know there's some money coming behind it. But what we're not doing now, which is what the government is doing when you do childcare, is doing a background check. It costs us nothing to do a background check. The same thing they do to get paid at welfare, social service, childcare subsidy, we should also be doing a background check because it's free. We're at the stage of, we're in the age of life where we can do a background check on anybody, anything. Carfax, we can find out what type of car we're buying, how many accidents the car done been in, without asking the person trying to sell it to us. We can look up the person on Family Watchdog, or there's another site, and I have to get that, where you can find out a person's background check. If they're a sexual predator, what offenses they've had, if they've ever had any like strikes or violations against them. We're dealing with children, but we're not doing that work. We're leaving that work up to other people that don't give a F about our kids. We just want to go to work because inflation, we got to go to work.
Yeah.
The world's putting us to a box where we don't even think about or even want to deal with our kids because we'd rather make that bread than stay with our kids. So if somebody said, I watch kids, okay, cool.
But we have to.
And I'm talking about for the parents that have younger kids. My son's 16. World, you have an older son. Kubi, you have an older son, but you also have some little ones. Those are the ones that will be directly affected. Not only that, we have a bunch of immigrants that come for cheap. They'll do it for cheap, but they come with a lot of sexual predatory characteristics.
That's another
so we have to be careful. We've already failed the young community. Let's not fail our children. That the legwork that we have to do starts with our children because we feel the youth behind us. But these kids, they have to be protected at all costs because the bottom line is this, John. If you can't prove that this person is unfit, that was watching a kid, understand you're negligent, or we're negligent as parents, and we will go to jail behind some shit that we never even did. All we did was make a decision to go to work and make money to take care of our kids, but we left them in the hands of somebody that was not, qualified, so to speak. Right. And now with Biden being in office and him taking all these immigrants in, and today I read about him doing another $325 million safety or assistance program for these people. He's not screening them. Like if you in a car and you drive a nice car and you're a citizen, they're more than willing to pull you over and screen you and drag you out the car before these people don't even have a social security number, which y'all let in this country. But these are sexual predators and from their own other countries that nobody knows about because their government, they don't have a democracy like we have. Their government, they run their government in all these other countries. Over here, they can't do that. But over here, we can't do that, but they can do that over here. They come over here with bad offenses that nobody knows about. And they're coming into local areas with our innocent children. But because of the people that are in power, it doesn't mean nothing. As long as you like this, they don't want to hear nothing from you.
Right. So, World Famous, you were saying something real quick?
No, I was trying to just another topic that I wanted us to talk about too is the migration of immigrants in New York City, and not even the world, but New York City now. It's one of the high topics that's going around, and the mayor's talking about cutting this and making budget cuts for this and that. And we our own, meaning the city people, we've been struggling for years, and we're taking care of. Is it right for us? I mean, this is a full topic for next week, and I just want to just throw it out there. But is it right or is it wrong? We're taking care of these people that's coming over, but we still have our own that's struggling and going through it. Just food for thought and something to talk about.
Yeah, so we definitely gonna bring that up next week. That's a perfect topic to talk about. Also, let's do some research about it because I want to know, because we are receiving these people, we're letting them come to our country. How much money are we getting for them? That's what, because
we're not getting any money. We're not getting any money, John. What's happening is that we are being taxed on top of being taxed for them. That's what's happening. On top of us being taxed for these immigrants, Joe Biden rolled out this tuition-free thing for students like a couple of years ago. Like they have free tuition or whatever. And that's a great thing if we were students. But understand that if these students get free tuition from 1990 whatever to whatever, or 2000 whatever, the money is the people that have to pay for that is us. It's us.
You're talking about us being the taxpayers. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, correct, World. Our taxes will only go up, and they will. They have been, and because a lot of these rich people that won't give this tax break, because that's usually where the tax comes from initially. In order for them to tax us on the back end, they haven't given it up. That's why you see the inflation. That's why you see the price of goods going up. Because if you can't get it from them, well, fuck it. Let's just charge the already poor people. So bacon is $17.
Right.
I don't even eat bacon no more.
And milk is $13.
Okay? And you would know, sir. Respectfully, you would know. I don't even eat cereal no more. Milk is not even a factor into anything I do at this point. Because cheese, forget about it. Yeah. Niggas only want to make macaroni and cheese or baked ziti or lasagna. Because cheese is up there with gas. For real. Like, and this is a real big problem. And this is the awakening. A lot of Black people, we've always been trained to think democratically. Oh, I'm gonna save it for the next conversation because it's going to upset even though ain't nobody on here, but I promise you, your comments, they're gonna be mad at you for what I say. So I'm not gonna say it right now.
Yeah, hold that next week so we can really get down and dirty.
Yeah, I have a lot I want to say, and this is crazy because I had to leave my own state to get what I felt like I needed in another state. It's that bad. It's that bad.
Yeah, and that goes for a lot of things too, though. That goes for a lot of stuff. Yeah. That goes for jobs wise. You got to get out of where you're originally from to get a good job. For your podcast to blow up, you got to be able to go to a different location. All of that type stuff. Your own personal friends don't even log into your shows and shit. It's sad. And it ain't nothing but free. It's free. You can watch me on this TV and watch regular TV at the same damn time.
Yeah, nothing is free. Nothing is free. Everything has an expiration date. I totally believe that. Everything has expiration. And if it is free, it has expiration date. The moment that you start making money, if they can't tax you, it's over for you.
Yeah, that's true.
As soon as you become monetized, it's a lot of rules and regulations, restrictions. You doing good? Oh, well, I want a piece of the pie.
Yep.
So, I don't know, but these are the things that we need to bring to the forefront because I feel like as a Black community, we're very indignant to a lot of things. We're lazy. We don't, as soon as we hear some shit that we think is too hard, we become resistant. We don't want to deal with it. but we need to, because there's strength in numbers. And I don't think that we grasp that concept yet.
Right.
Because if we did, we'd be just like the Mexicans, the Haitians, the Indians, the Chinese, the Asians. We just like them. Why you the Africans that's not black, whatever? Why do you think so many people come over here from other countries and they excel and pass us? And we've been here.
And we've been here. Yeah.
On this turf for so many years, and they be the valedictorians. They be owning businesses, whatever. Mexicans come over here with nothing, no social security, no nothing. They will live in an apartment with 75 people, and in 2 weeks they own a whole auto mechanic shop. While we've been here, we gotta get our minds right, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot.
And they background check us like we immigrants.
Exactly, but you already got my background because you already got my fingerprints. I have a record already, so you already know who I am.
Right.
There's no need to further investigate me because you already got my DNA.
Right.
But you will still choose to deep digger into my DNA than go deal with some real life shit.
Right.
So,
World famous, you got something you want to say to the people?
No, basically, like I said, I agree with 914, and but I also say, and that's why I want to enlighten us and say, let's hold that topic to the next thing, because that's really deep and deep. There's so much more we need to say and get off our chest and let the viewers and hearers and listeners see that, hear what's going on there, because that was one of my concerns, topics for the day. But to recap and to go back to where it was and where we started at, this is sad, and I feel for the people and the families of these young people. I can't even say what they're going through. I can't even imagine, and nor do I want to. But just to let them know they're in our prayers.
Yes.
As far as we're concerned, and that's all we can possibly do. But like I said, it's not right, and that's. And like I said, I ain't bound. If I be a hypocrite and say, talk about the money shit, hey, I'm gonna never knock a man for getting money. That's not what it's about. But there's a way. And dumb young kids that not even shouldn't have to go through that in this time. Shouldn't have to go through that. And that's just the way I feel right now. And again, viewers, these are our views and our opinions. And if you feel a certain way, don't take it personal, but there are views in how we feel. So just letting you know that.
So right about this time, usually at this time, we always end the show off with world's famous quote of the night.
Yes, the quote of the night is, God damn it, we gotta get it right. We gotta get it right. We gotta get it right, because this is it's too much, you know, and even like I said, the topic is gonna be next week. Just these things is going on all around us. And again, we, the people that's here, we're suffering worse. Everybody. What shit is this?
Yeah.
I'll leave you with that.
Thank you, Doug.
Yes,
Nikki 914, thank you. Everybody, thank you for tuning in to On the Road Again. And stay tuned till next week, Wednesday. We'll be on time next week. Don't worry about it. We'll be on point. Trust me.
Yeah, John, go to the bathroom at 6:30, please.
No doubt. You got it. Everybody have a good night. And God bless y'all.
God bless.
Peace and blessings. Thank you.